sweetheart?
Happy birthday, Soarin.
Braeburn and I still haven't fully woken up yet. It's only 5 a.m.
And I've been waiting for you to wake up since midnight. Oh, about that, I was going to put that on the cake, but then I figured that it might bother you.
Today is fine, it's not every day you turn the big 5-0. Besides, you've made me feel the most young I've felt in forever over these past couple months.
Oh, I've got you a gift.
Babe, what the fuck is this?
We talked about it last month, remember? About the idea of you role-playing as my cousin Big Mac to try and help me work through some of my trauma. I know we were just joking at the time and maybe I took those words too seriously, but sorry, this whole thing is kinda awkward. I spent a lot of bits on it and I didn't just want to throw it away. Now that I think about it, it feels more like a gift for me, doesn't it? Don't worry, there's more birthday goodies I plan on giving you later today, and maybe we—
Braeburn? Maybe this would work. Just as long as you never try to make me fuck you in the ass while wearing it, haha.
Oh yeah, no, I would never do that. Oh yeah. We broke up. If I hadn't pushed my burdens onto you, maybe I could have helped you with some of yours. Soarin is so cool, our breakup didn't faze him at all. Big Mac will be tending to the fields today, which means I'll be all alone again until tomorrow. I can't believe Cher. Not anymore.
Sugar Cube Corner, Pinkie Pie speaking.
Pinkie, I'm going to need you to drop off some more ice cream.
I told you last time I'm cutting you off, Braeburn. You already ordered 17 pints.
You're not helping.
I'm resigning.
Are you fucking shitting me? You've been no contact for the past 3 months and the first thing you do upon coming back here is to leave the Wonderbolts? You think you have the right?
There's nothing left for me here. There was never anything for me. I can't keep going out there and performing like everything is fine when I'm dying inside.
This is all because of that mud pony, isn't it? What's his name? Braeburn. I was afraid something like this was going to happen when I saw you playing footsies with him under the table at Fluttershy's hot pot party last month.
Don't say his name.
I would get out of here if I were you. I have a gun and you wouldn't want to know where I hide it.
I was on my way out anyway. You'll never see me again.
Don't let the door hit your ass, faggot. I didn't mean. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you that. That was uncalled for. Soarin, you know more than a Wonderbolt, you're my friend. I'm homophobic as shit, you know that. I hate all gay ponies. It's nothing personal. I mean.
It's fine, I'm used to being called that by now. You think I don't hear what the rest of the Wonderbolts say about me behind my back. But still, as captain, thank you for keeping my sexuality a secret from the fans as much as you could. I know they would have never accepted me. And since you've been nice to me, I'll give you some advice. Don't go to Ponyville tomorrow.
mistake. I thought this was garbage, just like the act of homosexuality itself, in the eyes of our loving and just ruler Princess Celestia.
Granny Smith, are Apple Bloom and Applejack awake?
We all wake up at 5 a.m. on the dot to pick apples. It is currently 5:02. What do you think?
Will you please gather the females and join me in the kitchen?
So what's the big reveal? Don't tell me you got a mare pregnant. I've never seen you with a mare in my whole entire life.
Well, there's a good reason for why you've never seen me with a mare, Granny Smith. It took me a lot of courage to say this, but...
Are those chips sour cream and onion?
Damn, you really suck that hoof good, sis.
I needed to get the Pringles dust off.
No, I get it. It's just funny because what I have to discuss this morning also has to do with sucking, specifically me, and what I want to do with stallions and their penises.
Elaborate.
Applejack. Granny Smith, I'm gay.
Granny, how the fuck does this surprise you? He's been fucking cousin Braeburn in the barn for 13 years.
I've known this about myself ever since I've been a colt, and with the Apple family's permission I would like to pursue things beyond just after hours but sex in the barn. Like the possibility of marrying another stallion, or cuddling up with another stallion to watch music videos together, while we both wear cute matching socks.
How the fuck did we fail you? You are large and strong, the perfect male specimen of the horse species after 27 generations of meticulous selective inbreeding. Just imagine if, no not if, when, you and Applejack have a colt of your own. Wouldn't you like that, Applejack?
I can't be dealing with this right now.
Sugar Cube, I've been dealing with this my whole life, please understand.
There are more important matters to attend to here, like how Twilight is hosting a Sloppy Joe party this evening, which I need to get ready to go to.
Apple Bloom, listen, I'm still your brother. I'm still the same old Big Mac you know and love. The only thing that changed is that I'm going to be less secretive about things going forward, so sometimes you'll be hearing the sounds of sloppy wet stallion sex coming from my room for most hours of the day.
Go away.
Come on, Apple Bloom, I'll drop you off at the preschool. You don't tell the others shit, do you understand? Our family has already committed enough sin today to fill a whole entire shit bucket.
Fine, I'm going back to bed, all by myself. I see now I'll never have a stallion to cuddle up next to and call my own because of this goddamn family.
Big Mac, you know that I accept you.
Do you, bitch?
Of course I do. And also, I hope you're not considering getting back together with cousin Braeburn.
That's none of your business.
You've got to stop confusing him. You came out to Granny Smith this morning to set a boundary of respect between yourself and the rest of the family, didn't you? Braeburn set his own boundary by leaving the family to be with that wonderbolt faggot, Soarin. Don't force him back into our issues to make yourself comfortable.
Braeburn and Soarin broke up. You know cousin Braeburn and I love each other. I fuck his ass and sometimes I even let him fuck mine.
I know you and him have always had something. Maybe it was love at one point, but it was never healthy.
If I can change, we can make it work. I can give him enough love to make up for all the times he and I fought in the past.
Braeburn doesn't need love. He needs help. And maybe it's not the kind of help you can provide. In another world it could have worked out. But you gave each other so much trauma, in this one that it will take a lifetime just to heal.
Take Apple Bloom to school.
I'll bring back some sloppy joes for you and Braeburn if there are any left after the party.
Cousin Big Mac, wanna come listen to music together? I could really use the distraction.
I need to go back to rest before work.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I'll just be right here if you need anything.
Is this the sloppy joe mix you need, Twilight?
Yeah, that's the good shit. Throw it in the cart. Wait, is it marked down?
Yes.
Okay, put it in. Don't want to spend more than I have to, you know.
Right, we get it. There she goes being a cheap piece of poop again, Applejack.
Tonight's Sloppy Joe party is going to be a banger.
I don't know, so far it's hardly any different than every other one of our Sloppy Joe parties.
Well, look at that, you crazy retards.
$6, god damn, I dunno, that's kind of expensive.
Will you stop complaining about the prices in this store for 5 seconds?
Well, we're in the middle of an inflation.
It's all you talk about anymore.
Hey Rainbow, did you know it costs nothing to shut the fuck up? That is a nice fucking can of sloppy meat though, that would surely make this night something special. Should we get it? Let's pull out our bits and see how much we got.
Did you just call me a bitch?
No, I said bits, as in our type of currency.
You mean Our Lady bits?
No. Are you fuckers serious? I'm not paying up if you're not doing any of the lifting.
I'm using the rest to buy my multicolored bottles of hair dye.
I spent what little money I had this week on a new hat.
That's bullshit, your hat looks the same.
No, it does
I
not.
wonder what I should
Does
have for
too.
dinner. I still have that leftover vegan meatloaf in the fridge. I wonder if it's still good. Oh god, that vegan meatloaf has been making me gassy all morning and now I gotta fart. I'd better do it discreetly.
Damn it, she's making that face again. Whenever she does that, she's about to blast a fat one. What was that?
I think it's an earthquake. Come on, let's gallop to the front of the store.
Hey, Applejack, do you ever just find yourself staring at Twilight's thick-ass cheeks?
I'm checking out now.
Hey, Twilight, did you remember to pick up buns?
Trust me Rainbow Dash, I never leave the house without my buns. But seriously, maybe you should run and get some. I don't actually know if I have enough at home for all of us.
Okay, BRB.
Hey Applejack, do you notice that whenever Rainbow Dash walks by we're just hit with a cloud of Axe body spray?
That's not very nice, Twilight.
Are you girls talking about me behind my back?
What? No, why?
Because I heard you talking about Axe body spray.
Girl, we would never do that, you're our friend. Sourdough bread, gross.
I found that in the clearance section, but if you're gonna be like that, I'll go find some normal bread.
Yeah, do that. Why is she like that, Applejack?
I think she got that because I told her one time that sourdough is my favorite.
That's really gross. I read once that it's super unhealthy. Well, I guess that's why she's so fat, and why you're putting on some pounds too. A couple more slices of those and she'll never be able to lift herself off the ground again, that fucking fatty. Be careful you don't end up like her. I'm going up to the cash register.
Big Mac always comes back from the fields nice and sweaty. Bet you can't wait for tonight. Been a long time since you and that tall glass of cherry Kool-Aid let off some steam together.
Braeburn, you long for a stable relationship, and we both know only Soarin can give that to you. Get it, stable, because we're horses? Call him up. It's been a few couple weeks since he beat your ass. Don't you think it's time?
Soarin is twice your age. Half the time you want to fuck, he can't even get it up. What about that makes for a stable relationship? You're a whore who needs a good dicking at least 3 times a day, and you know it. You and me, we're in our sexual prime.
You're an abusive partner.
You're an abusive partner now too.
Soarin is pretty up there in age. Maybe he's just having a midlife crisis.
That's right.
I'm sure Soarin didn't beat me up for any personal reason. But I have been suffering from cock withdrawal, and it would feel fucking awesome to let Big Mac destroy my insides.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Cousin Big Mac?
What is it?
Before you go out to work, while your sisters are still out of the house, do you maybe want to?
I was actually about to head into the market today. Do you want to come with me?
Can we call it a date?
We can call it whatever you want. Do you want to hold hooves until we get to the market?
I thought you don't like being seen holding hooves with a stallion.
I'm trying to be a bit more courageous when it comes to that stuff.
Guess this means you're sorry. You're standing at my door. Guess this means you take back all you said before. I like how much you wanted anyone but me. you know I really shouldn't miss you, but I can't let you go. Oh.
You needy little pony.
Cause we belong together now, yeah. Forever united here somehow, yeah. You got a piece of me, and honestly, life would suck without you, yeah.
Are you hungry? I have a Lunchables we can share. I already ate half of it last night because I'm a naughty little food gremlin, but you can have the rest.
Weren't you the bitch who asked if this could be a date? What stallion invites another stallion on a date and doesn't bring enough food to satisfy him? Are you fucking retarded?
I also brought warm apple slices if you want those.
Why are they warm?
I'm not wearing anything with pockets, so I had to carry them between my balls and my thigh. I'm sorry.
You're just lucky you're a good piece of meat. I'm a man, I need substance. I can't survive off of diced fruit that tastes like your ball sweat and half a Lunchable. I need a full Lunchable, the kind that comes with a Capri Sun and maybe an Oreo.
Stop.
If I can't eat it, then you can't either.
You don't want it. I said stop. Fuck, they taste like my ball sack.
I shouldn't hit you as much as I do.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
It is. Half the time I'm sexually into it anyway. I mean, not right now I'm not, but sometimes I am.
That doesn't matter. Eat your Lunchable.
I don't want it now, it's all covered in grass.
Hey. I love you.
I love you too.
What do you think we'll be doing 10 years from now?
It's hard to say, what do you think?
I would like for us to be married for starters. And you'll be living with me on my farm, so you won't have to travel between Ponyville and Appaloosa anymore.
Oh, yeah, if that's what you want.
I'm not asking if you'd be fine with what I want.
Whatever you want is fine.
You always say that.
Because it's true.
Braeburn, why do you love me?
That's because all of my firsts belong to you, of course.
And did you give them to me because you really loved me, or because I was the only option you had for the longest time?
Of course I loved you.
I want to believe everything we feel for each other now is mutual like it was back then, but lately it feels like you're just giving into my desires to find some sense of something familiar.
That's not true. I'm also in it for some good fucking incestuous stallion sex.
See, Braeburn, I'm scared that what we have is more about sex and comfort than love.
I'm saying it's not like that, cousin Big Mac. I still feel the same about you now since the day we learned we both like stallions. When we were colts you couldn't have that conversation with anyone else and neither could I. We shared something no one else could understand.
Then why, when I look in your eyes, does it seem like you're not really here with me? You're thinking about that Wonderbolt faggot. You only came back to me because I make you feel safe.
You think I'm just with you out of habit, after everything?
I don't want to just be treated as your safety blanket anymore. And I don't want to continue this routine where we vent our frustrations through sex and punches for the rest of our lives. And it'll keep happening unless we're both being honest. I'm finally being honest with you, so be honest with me. I want to be with you forever, but if you want to be with Soarin, then say it and I'll let you go. Dumb fuck. Tell me and I'll take you to him and we can talk to him together.
I am being honest, I haven't thought about Soarin in weeks. Big Mac. I'm not being honest at all. But how do I tell him what I want, when I don't even know what I want yet?
The first time I met Braeburn was during a family reunion. My sisters and I went with our mom and dad to visit our extended family in Appaloosa. He was there waiting for us at the train station with his parents, and I remember him having the biggest smile. We were told that it was because there weren't any other kids for him to hang around with in their small settlement town. When his dad hit him, I said nothing, because I figured that
Honey,
was
please
normal
stop.
in those their
Shut
parts.
up, whore, or else I will hit you as
It's
well.
a fucking baby.
So we can
Even
make
on
another
our way
one.
back to his parents' homestead, where we were staying, even when he walked behind the rest of us, crying his eyes
Just
out,
so you know, bitch,
I
you're
didn't
making
say
me
anything.
refried beans when we get home.
I didn't pay him any attention at first. Because he was closer to my sister's age, I thought he would only want to talk to her. I tried to ignore him. I thought he wouldn't even consider trying to talk to me. He really wanted to, but I countered that by sticking around with the adults. But when the evening came, we found ourselves left alone in the living room of his small house. He was excited to finally have me alone, and so I gave in and started a conversation. He said something that, if he said to me today, I would think he was flirting. But looking back on it, he was so young he probably thought it was a simple compliment. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it made me so mad that I swung at him. I repeated something my Granny Smith said to me once, something about how stallions weren't supposed to say stuff like that to other stallions. After his dad heard the commotion and came running, he sent Braeburn upstairs to his room as punishment, and I didn't see him for the rest of our stay. I should have never talked to him.
The girls will be here any minute. I'm so excited I could urinate out of my...
Twilight dear, hello. Sorry I'm fashionably late as always. Where's every pony?
Oh, they're all in the bathroom, together.
That's kinda kinky. So kinky in fact that I don't believe it. Every pony knows Pinkie Pie is quite pea-shy. Be honest with me, did no pony else come? Wow, this is really fucking embarrassing. Here I'll take a picture of this moment and post it to social media to make them all feel bad about themselves. Passive aggression is the most powerful form of attack I can do. Have you tried calling them sweetie patootie?
I don't like being the one to call because it makes me look like a needy bitch.
We're all needy bitches from time to time. That just comes with being a horse.
What do you want, Twilight? I'm making flapjacks.
Are you still coming to my Sloppy Joe party?
Nah.
You told me 2 hours ago you would, you blew.
A lot can happen in 2 hours. I'm a totally different pony from the one you knew back then.
Rainbow, I bought a $6 can of Sloppy Joe mix.
Damn, maybe I would have shown up if you used that money to buy the sourdough bread I wanted instead.
Try calling Fluttershy.
Hey Fluttershy, are you still coming to the Sloppy Joe party?
No.
Why?
Don't want to.
Rarity.
What's wrong, baby girl? Talk to Rarity.
Is there something wrong with me? I feel like lately I've been pushing away every pony I care about. No pony wants to hang out with me anymore. I don't understand this feeling, but I know I hate it.
Now listen here, if there was something wrong with you, then that would mean there's something wrong with me too. None of our friends ever want to hang out with me either. Oh my god. We're the fucking losers of the group, aren't we?
If I could just talk to them in person, I could ask them all what I've done to make them change their perception of me.
If only we were throwing a better event than a Sloppy Joe party to lure those good-for-nothing faggot bitches here.
Wait, I know, I'll hold a garage sale. If there is one thing ponies gush about more than friendship, it's garage sales.
You're a genius. That's the spirit, my adorable purple grape.
Is that a garage sale sign? Are you about to host a garage sale?
It didn't start yet. Go home, Derpy.
Are you doing a garage sale?
Do you see anything outside?
Not yet.
There's your answer. Rarity, go inside and bring out whatever garbage you think I'll be fine with getting rid of. These ponies are like sharks with blood in the water when it comes to garage sales. What the actual fuck are you doing with the elements of harmony?
You said to bring out garbage, and none of us wear them anymore.
Obviously I didn't mean, you know what, whatever, just put them over there.
Twilight Sparkle, I got word that you are hosting a garage sale.
Oh, yeah.
Are those sodas really free?
Yeah, but only if you buy something.
Actually, I'm taking 3 right now. Are the elements of harmony really for sale? I would like to buy them back from you.
They're not really for sale.
Anything has a price for a wealthy as fuck horse bitch like me. How much do you want for them?
I dunno. How much are they worth?
Name a price, baby girl.
Like, 50 bits I guess.
I'll give you 7 bits for the whole batch, take it or leave it. That's 1 bit for each.
Actually, there's only 6 of them.
I'll give you 6 bits for the whole batch.
Okay.
Hold on, do you wear them that often?
Not really.
So they're not important to you. I'll give you 4 bits.
Check it out, girls. If you needed any more evidence that this Twilight bitch doesn't care about us, there she is pawning off the elements of harmony.
I can sense in your heart that you and your retarded friends have something to work through. Be brave but vulnerable, Twilight. I'm going to take the elements of harmony back to my castle now, and then I will decide on whether or not I want to pay you.
What was that about glitter fart?
I didn't have a choice. That was Princess Celestia. I wouldn't have just gave them away to just any pony.
There she goes again, blaming all her problems on Celesta.
Rarity, what are you doing with Twilight? She's a loser now. I told you if I ever saw you with her again, I would shoot you with a gun.
Rarity, don't go to their side.
Rarity, let's go. Twilight is mean.
I still don't know what I did wrong. None of you told me. Rarity, I swear to Celestia, if you take another step, I'm going to hit you.
Ow.
OMG, Rarity, I don't know what happened. Why were you standing so close to my fist?
You see, that right there is what we have a problem with. You can't admit when you do something bad. The distance at which Rarity was standing has nothing to do with why she was punched in the fucking face.
You still haven't apologized for burning down my cousin's apple orchard?
I didn't burn it down, Pinky did. I just held the lighter while she farted on it.
I only did that because I wanted to feel useful. You took advantage of my retardedness and my inability to say no.
You humiliated me at my own hot pot party by telling everyone I wasn't Chinese.
But you're not Chinese.
When I held my birthday bash at the local skating rink, you didn't even show up.
I literally did.
Yeah. But you were 2 minutes late.
And you refused to let me in the party because of it.
That is correct.
And I sent you a pair of $60 headphones as a birthday present, which you've been using every day since.
That is also true.
Anyone else? Let's get it all out, Pinky.
You ditched me at my own sleepover.
So did Fluttershy. What about you, Rarity? What you got?
Oh, you know I love you, girl.
See, all I did was be kinda a bitch. I'm a little pony. It's what we do to be cute and endearing. Applejack, your brother Big Mac is gay. None of your crying is going to change that. Accept him and love him for who he is, or don't, 'cause the rest of us don't want to hear your whining in the group chat. Fluttershy, you're not Chinese. Dash, I've always supported you. I suggested that you to perform the Sonic Rain Boom in Cloudsdale because I knew you could pull it off, but then you're the one who got so nervous and farted mid-Sonic Rain Boom and blew everything up.
You left my sleepover.
Pinky, you left your own sleepover first to go downstairs to cry under the table. What else was I supposed to do but go home? The sleepover sucked. You're supposed to be the party pony, but instead you were the party pooper. Do better. But you know what? I forgive you, all of you, because that's what good friends do.
Are you trying to gaslight us?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, who knows, but what I do know is none of you are intelligent enough to figure out if I am.
Twilight is correct. Being in my presence sucks balls, and yet she still made time to go to Unicorn Con with me. Even after she was burdened with the loss of her Alicorn powers, she found the time.
And I must admit, I think because I lost my Alicorn powers, a part of me thought I needed to start over, and prove that even without power I was still the alpha of the pack, but I never had to do that because even without Alicorn powers, I'm better than all of you.
That's right, you're a bad bitch, bring it in, girls.
So who wants to check out the garage sale? Oh hey, it's Applejack's brother. Word of the garage sale must really be spreading fast.
That's not Big Mac, Rarity.
You're wrong. That is Big Mac.
Do you remember me, Twilight?
Oh my Celestia, Big Mac has been white this entire time?
How cruel of fate to have forced you into my life, Twilight Sparkle. We didn't know each other. We weren't friends. You just showed up one day like a nightmare I didn't ask for, to bring me to ruin.
What I did in Appaloosa was under orders issued by Princess Celestia.
I know. Destroy Braeburn's farm, tear down everything he'd built. It was all just an order to you. My life, my relationship, that was just collateral damage to you then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then why go the step further that you did? You didn't just destroy his livelihood, you had to use me to hurt him too. To force me to do things to him that can't be mended even with magic. I'll never again be the Pegasus that Braeburn fell in love with. All because of you.
God damn, that must be the smallest horn in all of Equestria. Wait, a horn, wings.
You had awakened dormant magical energy that resides in all ponies, that which allows ponies to become alicorns should certain requirements be met. Should he ever learn how to use that unicorn power, once dormant, he could be a threat to all ponies.
So Celestia was right, really, accidentally created an alicorn. Twilight Blast.
Holy shit, Applejack. Your brother can use magic.
That's not Big Mac Rarity, that's Soarin, and he wants revenge on all of us.
This ain't on me, darling, I didn't do shit.
Girls attack, girl power.
Oh my god!
Pinky, no.
Some pony bitch, go find a band-aid.
Soarin, please stop. I gave you the courage to love Braeburn, don't you remember?
How dare you say that now after what you did? You burned down Braeburn's farm.
Twilight made me do it.
You didn't have to listen to her.
Yes, I did. She's close with Princess Celestia. She would have killed me if I disobeyed her prized pupil.
You're goddamn right.
It doesn't matter now. You may have given me the push to be with the stallion I love once. But that all became meaningless when you snuffed that love of mine out.
I didn't want this. I didn't think it through because I'm retarded. Don't continue down this road.
Just like how your life will never work out because you're retarded.
Don't call me retarded.
It was never going to work for me either because I'm homosexual. We live in a society that knocks our kind down the moment we try to live true to ourselves, and then no matter how hard we try, we'll spend our whole lives just trying to get back up.
Maybe society does knock us down, and we may spend our lives fighting for that right to be ourselves, but that fight is worth it. Because every time we stand back up, we're proving that we're unbreakable. You gave me courage too, Soarin, more than you know.
I wish I could be as optimistic as you.
Soarin, ever since Braeburn came back to Ponyville, he hasn't been the same either. You and him can still mean things.
Why can't I be you?
Why are you only showing up here now?
I'm here to rescue Braeburn from his family, this time for good, with this unicorn magic that's been awakened in me. Stop laughing, I didn't choose the size. A unicorn's horn correlates with the size of their penis. It's not the size that matters. It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
And how do you intend to use that penis on me, big guy? I mean horn.
No, yeah, I know what you meant.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
No, I confused you with the wordplay. I would never use my,
I know, don't worry about it.
Have you ever thought about it?
I wouldn't say that I have. Have you ever thought about it?
Well, no, not really.
It wouldn't be the strangest thing since we both dated the same stallion.
Well, yeah, I guess I thought about it then, but only in a comparative sort of way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never thought about it, though.
Okay. You really never thought about it once?
No.
My life is already over. I accept that I'll never truly be your cousin Braeburn's number one, especially after what I did to him back in Appaloosa. But I still love that cow pony with all my horse heart. That's why I had to wait until you were separated from that stallion I love. Because I don't want him to see what I intend to do to you, the one he loves most of all. I'm gonna fucking kill you in the most brutal way possible, and then I'm going to fully give in to my horse nature and lap up all your blood.
Big Mac.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad anymore.
You should be.
I missed you.
Listen, after you left, I cleaned up the farm and found a burnt spellbook Twilight left behind. After that purple bitch beat my ass, she used a spell to take control of me, and then that's why I beat yours. I wasn't strong enough to resist it, and maybe that's because I'm not right for you.
Hold on.
I'll be angry at myself for the rest of my life for letting that happen. Now I just want you to be happy, Braeburn, even if it's not with me. You've always deserved the best. Some stallion who can really protect you.
Don't I get a say in this?
I'm no different from Big Mac the way I hurt you. Big Mac's been the one comforting you since then. I know you've been letting Big Mac shove it into your fat ass since we broke up. I know he's been clapping your fucking ass cheeks. I hate him. The cycle he put you in where you're being used then abused. I hate your family. I hate every pony you surround yourself with. So let me get rid of them for you.
Don't.
Get out of here, Braeburn.
When you left me for Soarin, you told me to never touch you again. But when you're craving to be fucked, you act like those words never left your mouth. If you don't want me emotionally, Braeburn, then why do you still accept my attachment to you? Why string me along to the point that it became me chasing you, when it was always the other way around? Out of juice already? Your feelings for him started out on a rocky foundation to begin with, of wanting to save him from me like you're some kind of white knight. But mine and his problems are for us to deal with. Go back to flying with your little circus group called the Wonderbolts and do what you're actually good at. Because in the end, there's nothing of value you can give Braeburn that I can't.
You don't have to tell me all this. I already know.
If you did, you wouldn't have come here.
I started flying for the Wonderbolts because when I'm in the sky, I can shut my mind off and not have to think about all my problems. I can just perform. For all those ponies cheering my name from the crowds, and before I knew it, my whole life had flown by me. I had become a middle-aged loner with zero life experiences in the categories I want them most of all. When I look at you two, I see what I could have done, the experiences I could have had when I was younger, and it makes me beyond jealous. Big Mac is right. What do I have to offer you, Braeburn? Love? Any stallion can give you that physical intimacy. We've already been down that road. It's getting harder by the day, or should I say softer? Money? Go ahead. Have it all. A lot of good it will do me after I have a heart attack at 60. I don't deserve to be your stallion. But how can I let you be with Big Mac either when I see how he hurts you? I don't want you to grow up to be my age and realize too late that your life has been completely wasted on him.
If you don't want me to be with you or my cousin, then who do I have?
I don't know, some pony, any pony who isn't me or Big Mac. Any other stallion will treat you better.
But I don't just want any stallion. I want you. You're the one I want, Soarin. Even if Twilight hadn't taken control of you, it was all going to fall apart because I wasn't treating you fairly. The whole time we were together, I was only thinking about what I wanted and not what you needed. I know I messed up, but I ain't looking to make the same mistake twice. I'd sure like to give us another shot if you're willing to try again.
You told me I never did anything for you when you were all I thought about.
I should have never said that.
I tried getting you to open up about your trauma with Big Mac, and you never did tell me any of it.
I was scared. It was humiliating for me.
You know, I would never judge you for that.
I know, I'm sorry. That's why I really do want to try again, for real this time.
Well, I can't. As long as there's the chance of Big Mac getting in between us again.
Braeburn wasn't even born yet when you were the age he is now. You've lived a whole life he'll never be able to understand. You can tell him all about it, but he'll never have been a part of it.
Spitfire sent us to come find you because she said your head be spiraling or some shit. We don't know what you've been dealing with, white boy, but you're coming home whether you like it or not, so prepare your ass.
Are you okay, Rainbow Dash?
Every pony get near me.
Let me in.
And risk ourselves. Fuck no, why did you stop for them? It's your fault you were too late.
Fuck you in the asshole.
Fluttershy, fly away. Put your wings for use just once in your goddamn life.
Let's go, Rainbow Dash. We don't need these mud ponies and Stickhead anyway. Us Pegasus have got to stick together.
Spitfire over here. Where are the rest of the Wonderbolts?
Where do you fucking think, Stickhead?
What the fuck will it take me to be rid of you? There's no such place in Equestria where a group of retarded horses can lay a hoof on the fastest Wonderbolt alive.
Well then it's a good thing I haven't been officially diagnosed as being retarded yet.
Skybind Cataclysm. I've completely lost it. I'm destroying Braeburn's home, his family. I'm hurting ponies who aren't involved in any of this. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I didn't choose to be an Ollicorn. I just want to live my life without being judged or made fun of. I should have never came back here. I should have just went back to the Wonderbolts. But how can I possibly go back to being a normal pony after I've done all this?
Did he just chain himself?
Bitch is trying to suppress his own Ollicorn powers as though that were a possibility. What a goddamn retarded fuck.
Princess Celestia. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sealing him into a big black ball that I'm going to toss into the farthest reaches of space.
You're sealing him away. Just like you did to your own sister.
Yeah, that was really fun. She deserved it, and so does he. I'll probably put him on a planet or something. I haven't decided which one yet. Probably Pluto, since that one is really far.
You can't keep solving all your problems by putting ponies on big balls of rock out in space.
Why not? It worked the past 7 times.
But
I don't want any buts coming from you, unless it's you planting that cute little purple butt of yours on my face to give me a big whiff of whatever junk you're carrying in that trunk. You're trying to vilify me, Twilight, but what I am doing is just. I have no choice since you turned him into a fucked up Ollie-corn. Soarin cannot be fixed. There is nothing more dangerous to a society than a man who has just turned 50 years old, as he no longer has anything left to lose. So for his sake, and your own, give up on this one. And we will move past this failure of yours and begin a new day tomorrow, where you will microwave me a bunch of Totino's pizza rolls.
Twilight Blast.
How dare you?
Princess Celestia. Today I go against your orders. To help a pony I have wronged. Soarin grabbed my hoof. The power you've been bestowed with is something you don't understand, but you will eventually. I know what it's like. I was an Ollie-corn once too. I'll help you get through this if you just trust me.
Soarin, I was serious when I said you have a chance at being happy. I know you're strong enough to make it work with Braeburn. If I can believe in you, then you can believe in yourself too.
I don't give a flying fuck anymore if you don't want to stay with the Wonderbolts anymore. And I may be homophobic as shit, but I'm not going to let you lay down and die.
Braeburn will never forgive me if I just stood by as you went and left him behind. So I can't, not after the life I have seen you two building together.
That's right, so don't you dare give up. Even if you and I will never get along, I don't want you leaving in a way that would break him even more than he already is.
Oh, I feel like something dark is taking over me.
Go away. Leave me alone. All of you.
Just listen for a second.
I don't want to listen. I said go away.
Soarin, wait, hold on.
You've all made my life worse than. I'll never again be the Pegasus that Braeburn fell in love with. But maybe that's fine, if the trade-off is that I can't be hurt again.
Resent us if you want, that's fine, but not to the point that you destroy yourself. You know deep down there's some pony you don't want to leave behind. So if not for us, let's move past this, for him.
I'm sorry. Twilight, I'm sorry.
Soarin, this all started with me. We can't blame you being scared of letting us in when all we've done before is shut you out. But we want to be here for you now. You have to let us.
I never wanted to leave the Wonderbolt Spitfire. I was just exhausted from hiding who I was for so long, and I just broke. I should have just told you all I was a cult cuddler. Even if the fans could never know. I knew you and the rest of the Wonderbolts would have accepted me.
Of course we would have. We're a team. What kind of captain would I be if I really went and kicked you off the team for simply liking to be brutally fucked in your fucking asshole until you can hardly stand?
Pinkie Pie, you gave me the encouragement to try and find love in Braeburn because you saw in me the ability to get out there and grab my chance at a happy existence. And I feel like I've been hesitant up until now. But I promise you, I won't let my anxiety hold me back again. I want to give this chance my all so that I can be really, truly happy. And Applejack, I'm so sorry for hurting Braeburn. And your brother, I swear I never wanted to mess things up in your family the way I have. I love Braeburn more than anyone. I don't want your family to hate me. I want to show your family that I can take care of him in their place.
You don't need any other pony's approval, Soarin. All you need is Braeburn's.
Braeburn, I want to go back home. to our farm in Appaloosa. An illusion spell? You tricked me.
Got you. Big Mac, don't we've already reached an understanding?
That was horrible, even for you.
It was Twilight's idea.
You're both twisted.
You're not going anywhere, fag boy.
It doesn't matter what you do to me now. We both hurt him. Even if neither of us can have him, I'm the one he wants. We both lost.
This isn't about winning or losing for me. Even if he'll always be thinking of you in the back of his mind, I'll still do whatever I can to take care of him from now on.
I love him so much.
That mental image he loves of you in his head I can deal with, but the real you needs to either go away or be broken apart. And if I'm not going to punch Braeburn anymore, I'm going to need another pony to thrust my anger into.
What?
Do you remember the last thing I said to you back in Appaloosa? That if I ever saw you again, the wings would be coming off.
A Wonderbolt?
Hey, that's Soarin. What the fuck happened to him?
I heard he's been taking a break from the Wonderbolts.
Soarin, it's over. You can stop now.
Rumors are true that he's a filthy homosexual?
Damn, you mean I might have a chance with that
Don't
faggot?
bother, bitch is like 50 years old or some shit.
Shining Armor Blast. Under orders of Princess Celestia, you are under arrest. Due to the magnitude of the crime, Law Number 7236, which directly states that being homosexual in a pony society where such acts are forbidden, your life as a free pony are over, bitch. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of Princess Celestia.
Don't be a part of this.
Please, please no. What about Big Mac? He's gay too. Arrest him.
No, he just fucks his cousin. That's different.
This is all your fault, you purple bitch. You caused this.
Do not speak to my subordinate like that, faggot. Oh, I thought you liked being penetrated by long, hard objects. Or is it not so fun for you now because I am a female, dirty, filthy, homosexual pony? Truly, cult cuddlers are the most useless in our society. What makes you think that in a species that is 96% female, you have the privilege to be gay?
Princess Celestia, if I may, Ponyville Law Number 19563, which you had written yourself, states that if a cult cuddler's life has brought any positive meaning to other lives, his punishment may be lessened a significant amount.
Twilight, what are you doing? Stop horsing around.
You wrote the law, Princess Celestia, with your own hooves. Please abide by it.
While such vile criminals usually deserve a punishment fitting of their crimes. That is to say, death. Perhaps I will make an exception just this once. We cannot ignore the glaring fact that Soarin is white, which means he is not a criminal as he has never shoplifted once in his life, unlike black ponies. Also, because he is a wonderbolt who spent much of his pathetic life performing like a fool to make others happy or some shit, I will allow a punishment of his own choosing. He has three choices. He can choose life in prison, death at the hands of Rainbow Dash, who is violently homophobic. Or he can choose to be banished from Ponyville. Only then, if he steps foot in Ponyville again, will he be put in front of the Ponyville firing squad.
But Princess Celestia being gay is so egregious that it warrants only the most cruel of punishments. Even if he is banished from Ponyville, there is no telling if he'll just have gay sex with a stallion in Cloudsdale or Canterlot. He is too dangerous to be left alive.
Every pony has gay tendencies from time to time. We wouldn't be horses otherwise.
Braeburn, take my hoof.
Why?
Just do it or else I'm going to punch you in your face. I've been planning on doing this someplace more private, but if it's between that and in front of all of Ponyville, well, then I'd rather all of Equestria see how much you mean to me. Cousin Braeburn, will you marry me?
This is gay incest.
Oh God. God, no, do not do this.
So does this mean the wedding is basically just going to be a glorified family reunion? Every pony look Apple Bloom's brother is marrying their cousin.
Braeburn, don't. Please don't. Even if Big Mac loves you enough to not hit you one day, he'll just hit you the next. You know, I'm rich, I can buy a bigger ring. I'll take penis enlargement pills. I'll take you to places you've never been to. That life we've only had a glimpse of together back in Appaloosa, it wasn't perfect, but we were getting there. I want to make so many more memories with you. I want to figure out our problems and fix them together. Every day I loathe the fact that we were born in two different times in two different worlds. I know you weren't even born yet when I was the age you are now, but it's a barrier we can get across together. I would give anything to try it all over again. Braeburn, please.
Life has been hard on the both of us from the very beginning, Cousin Braeburn, but we survived because we've always had each other. Let's make tomorrow a new day and leave everything behind us, Soarin, our family, and just be happy together. You and me.
We're getting married.
This is gay incest.
Take him away.
I'm not done.
Oh yes, you are.
Braeburn, I need you to know that even though it wasn't as long as we may have liked, you made me the happiest stallion in all of Equestria. And I'll never forget that feeling. I want you to be your happiest self too. So wherever you go, I'll be rooting for you, if this is what you really want.
The jailhouse is that way. Move your ass.
Hey Wonderbolt, don't drop the soap. Or maybe that's what you're hoping for because you're gay.
That's a good one, bro.
I know. I added that last bit because he's gay.
1 part tea, 1/4 part milk, with 2 teaspoons of sugar. The perfect ratio for tea for any pony before bed. Yum.
Twilight, may I have a word with you?
Sorry, no. I've had a long day.
Well, too bad, because I am already in your bed.
Princess Celestia, are you drunk?
Because of the happenings as of late, the ponies of Equestria are starting to realize how shitty of a ruler I am. I fear that a revolt is imminent if we do not act fast.
Can you not touch my face?
I can do what I want. Your hair is so soft.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of conditioner do you use? It smells so good.
I use Stallion's 2-in-1 body shampoo. Most mare shampoos are rather floral or fruity, and they don't appeal to me, while Stallion's shampoo is usually more woodsy and musky, which I prefer.
I like that. Tell me more, bitch.
I don't know anything else about shampoo.
Okay. I need you to give a speech in my stead to quell the anger off the masses.
I don't want to do that.
Do you value your life?
Sometimes.
Then you will do it.
I'm worried. What if they start throwing tomatoes at me?
In today's economy? No chance. A tomato costs like $7.
Wow, this wood is so soft.
God, she is so autistic. How much more is it going to take until mom and dad realizes she should get tested before she completely loses herself?
Greetings, Ponyville. I am Princess Celestia's apprentice, Twilight Sparkle.
What's wrong?
I told you they were going to throw tomatoes at me.
I was so sure they would hold back a little bit since we're in the middle of an inflation. They must really hate Celestia.
Twilight, let me go out there in your place. Every pony loves good old Pinkie Pie. They wouldn't dare waste produce on me. Just go sit over there and relax on your round squishy butt cheeks, girly pop. Today when I woke up I told myself, Pinkie Pie, you deserve to go to the store and eat a donut with chocolate sprinkles. So I decided to do that. That was around 4 in the morning, and when I got to the store I realized they were closed because most stores in Ponyville don't open until around 7. So I sat outside the store and waited for about an hour before I realized I had to shit. I went back home and shit in my bathroom before going back to wait out in front of the store. After waiting around for say, another hour, I realized I wasn't really in the mood for a donut anymore.
Pinkie Pie, you are always so random and kooky with what you say, you and your zingers. That's our Pinkie Pie.
What is she talking about?
Maybe she's building up to something.
So that's when I told myself, Pinkie Pie, you don't have to get a donut anymore. It's 6:30, the store doesn't open until 7, just fucking go home and go back to bed.
Pinkie Pie, step away from the podium.
What? No, it's mine.
That podium belongs to neither of us, it belongs to the state.
Well, who pays the taxes?
You always brag about how you don't.
Careful, the IRS will get ya.
Pinkie Pie, leave.
Fine, but I'm taking the podium with me. You're lucky it's nailed to the floor.
Wait. I could stand up here and tell you all how great of a ruler Princess Celestia has been, but I think we all know that would be a lie after the events that have transpired recently in Ponyville, so instead, I want to remind you all what it really means to be a pony. Why any pony is capable of making mistakes, but also how we are all capable of fixing our mistakes. The truth is, no pony is perfect, not me, not you, not even Princess Celestia.
Twilight, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm reminding them that while your appearance is that of a god, deep down you are a pony just like the rest of us. It's how we are going to build mutual respect.
I don't want mutual respect. I want them to fear me. Go back out there and repeat what you just said, but leave my name out of your fucking mouth.
What makes Ponyville, no, the world of Equestria so special, is that it is made up of every fucking kind of colorful horse you can think of. It doesn't matter if you're an earth pony, a unicorn, a Pegasus, if you're black or white, just really fucking gay, a couple of fucked up babies, a pony who is really bad at their job, or just like, retarded beyond help. We all have a place to call home here. We all have the right to love and to be loved, because we are horses. Nothing is solved through ostracizing those who we feel do not fit in with our status quo. It's even worse when that ostracization turns to violence, fighting. As ponies, there is no denying that we are sadly raised under Celestia's reign to do just that. But we mustn't only blame her. All of us, all of you who don't speak out against laws and regulations that hurt your neighbors are the reason we are stuck in this shitty world, still stuck in the past. Celestia gains power every time we turn away a pony who didn't fit in, every time we whisper behind their back, when walls are built to divide us. We have ruined Derpy's fucking life. She isn't even retarded, she just has a physical disability, but that doesn't stop us from calling her retarded.
Woo!
Well, would you look at that every pony? We've got a fresh new white boy in the jail.
Damn, is that Soarin, the fucking Wonderbolt?
Soarin.
We're gonna have one hell of a
More
time
like
with
I'm
him
gonna
tonight.
soar into that fucking ass.
Keep walking, faggot. A bus has been arranged up ahead to deport you back to your own country. You Pegasus are all the same. You just want to destroy our country from the inside out.
Excuse me, that's racist. Your wife was also born a Pegasus.
Okay. Am I not allowed to be racist to my own wife?
Soarin,
Don't talk to me, you've done enough.
will you accept my apology for what I had done to you and Braeburn?
Your first mistake is thinking I would listen to a female.
Go jump in a fire, Grandpa.
You first female.
Faggot.
Female.
Queer.
Hey, your roots are showing. You might want to run to the nearest dollar store to pick up some more of that cheap-ass hair dye you always use.
I would say get fucked, but there's not going to be any pony fucking you anytime soon since Braeburn dumped your ass. You're probably already worn out after what goes down in the Ponyville prison showers anyway, am I right?
Oh, believe me, girl, I have no problem getting fucked 17 times in one day. Call your dad and invite him to this spot right now so I can prove it.
Soarin, let's—
That wasn't a joke, by the way, bitch. I'm single and ready to mingle, bitch. Call your dad.
Soarin.
Call your dad.
I'm not going to call my dad.
Shining armor, call your dad.
You're not going to fuck our dad. He's in a loving and committed relationship with our mom.
At least if I got fucked by your dad, I would be getting fucked by someone my own age for once in my goddamn life.
No, I'm pretty sure our dad's still a couple years younger than you.
Soarin, let's just stop. We've hurt each other enough times already.
When the fuck did I ever hurt you?
Okay, I said my piece, so I'm going home now.
Twilight, wait, please. I don't really want to fuck your dad. And I didn't mean anything disrespectful by calling you a female. I'm not a sexist. Today has just been the worst day ever for me.
And I'm not really, you know, a homophobe. We both just have a bitchy side to us, it seems.
When you used that illusion spell on me and made me see Braeburn, made me think he was there and that he cared about me, it felt so real. In some weird way, I want to thank you for that. Braeburn's image pulled me back. You reminded me why I fell for him in the first place, his kindness. It should have never turned into a game over me and Big Mac fighting over him, but that's what I turned it into.
That is a big thing to admit, Soarin.
With your magic, you let me feel what it was like to be wanted by him again. One last time. So I think I'll really be fine if Braeburn doesn't want to be with me. What I want most of all is for him to continue being his kind usual self that I fell in love with. He deserves it. Whether that's with me or even Big Mac. If he was happy with Big Mac before, then I have to acknowledge he will continue to be happy with him in the future when I'm gone.
So, you're letting him go?
I don't want to, but I think someday I'll get to a point where I can. Because he showed me that even an old stallion like me is capable of being loved. That's enough for me to keep going, even without him by my side.
When I did that illusion spell you said a lot, to Applejack, and to Spitfire and Pinky. I will make sure they all hear what you wanted to say to them.
Please do that.
And you said a lot to Braeburn too. But I think that you should say it to his face while you're still here.
Braeburn? You don't really want to marry me, do you? I'm sorry for embarrassing you in front of all of Ponyville. Of course you'd be too scared to say no. From the beginning I kept you at arm's length. No matter how many times you tried to get close to me, I pushed you away. I hurt you both inside and out because I was ashamed of who I was. I hated seeing in you what I couldn't accept in myself. I confused you so much. One moment I'd pull you close like I needed you, and the next I'd push you away with disgust. You never knew which version of me you were going to get. It made you question yourself, whether the problem was you or me. And I let you carry that burden because I was too scared to face the truth. I hurt you and kept you guessing, not because you didn't deserve love, but because I didn't believe I deserved it. I swear, Braeburn, that the problem was never you. When I look at you, I see a pony who's brave enough to be himself, no matter what our family thinks. I took my own shame out on you. I hurt you because I was jealous I could never be that way. But at the same time, I couldn't let you go. The thought of you leaving terrified me. I was scared of being alone. So when you met Soarin, I realized there was a way out for you out of our family. It hurt, because I knew it meant you could be happy, and I would be left behind. I thought you were all I had, so I tried to make you feel the same way. I tried to make you believe I was all you had too. In the end, I trapped us both in this cycle of incest and abuse. It's time for you to go. And I don't want you galloping back to me the next time things get tough.
I want you to know, even when I'm far away and gone for good, more than any pony, you will always be the one I...
Save that last bit for Soarin, not me.
I think, if I had to choose between Big Mac or Soarin 10 times in a row, I would choose Big Mac every time. But that's only because he's all I've ever known. Being with Soarin is terrifying, because everything is new. I love Big Mac, I love him more than Soarin, but I definitely want to learn to love Soarin more. You came back.
I couldn't live with myself if I didn't see you one last time.
Take me with you.
But Big Mac,
he's the one who gave me the push I needed. I want to travel all over Equestria. I want to see the world with you, Soarin. I love you. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. Not just in Cloudsdale or Appaloosa or Ponyville, but everywhere. Let's grow old together.
Our lives won't be perfect, but we'll be there to make each other feel closer to whatever perfection is.
Thank you for falling in love with someone like me.
To stand in the limelight, always shunned and pushed away. But things are different now. It's you who showed me how. Maybe I'm not what they say. So put your earth in mine, I'll take you to the sky. If you could trust in me just one more time. So put your earth in mine and look me in the eyes. I'm telling you we'll be alright. I know you think I've been too headstrong, always fighting for somewhere to belong. We can turn it all around in the end. Though it's not what you expected, we will always be connected. It's not that simple. I know I've done things wrong, and yet you see the best of me. We're moving on. But no matter how bad things get, I'll always be happy we met. Strong, always fighting for somewhere to belong. We can turn it all around in the end. Though it's not what you expected, we will always be connected. Though it's not what you expected, we will always be connected.
Braeburn?
It's Soarin. I knew you wouldn't have answered if I used my own phone, so I took his.
Is Braeburn with you now?
He's at our hotel room eating a spinach wrap. I'm getting ready to perform in Canterlot with the Wonderbolts. But I have some extra time, so I thought I'd call. Did the family get Braeburn's letter? There's been something I wanted to say to you since the last time I saw you. I am sorry for coming for you the way that I did. I know this apology is meaningless after coming after a long time. Still. And also, Thank you for giving him to me. Braeburn told me what happened between you and him, and how you put his feelings above your own.
You and I both just want the best for him. And we both know which between us makes up the larger part of his heart.
You're free to come visit us whenever you'd like. We can't exactly visit you in Ponyville because of my banishment. But whenever you're free, I would love to have you around to see him, as long as it's under my supervision, of course. Because even though you might be afraid, it's not the case anymore. Big Mac, you also make up a large part of his heart. That won't ever change.